Industrial smithing because of technology, but you know, the art of blacksmithing is still really alive in Europe and America and also Australia.
From blacksmiths to bratwurst and beer, you can get a little taste of Germany at Elmer's in the Valley. Housed in a modern building, Elmer's produces thirst-quenching beers in the largest glass microbrewery in the Southern Hemisphere. The restaurant has European and, more importantly, German cuisine, including Elmer's famous sausages and small goods. If you're more of a believer in the sweet life, or la dolce vita, you definitely have to check this out. You can get a sugar overload, scoffing all of the traditional Italian sweets here at Mondo Nougat. What started out as an Italian Christmas tradition now has grown into a year-round affair with Mondo's sweet treats. All their nougat, or as Italians say, taronni, is made right here in their Swan Valley showroom. Sandalford Winery is the perfect choice to sample some top-quality Western Australian wine. Their wines are sold worldwide and have won numerous awards. Today, I'm going to do more than just sample some of Sandalford's beautiful wines. I'm getting a behind-the-scenes tour of the winery. I'm going to become a winemaker for the day.
Welcome to Sandalford's Barrel Hall. This is where all the wine comes to age and mature.
Blending's a very ancient art for winemakers. And the whole idea behind blending is to make the best wine possible. So that's a Shiraz Cabernet blend at 20%. Now we're going to do the 40% Cabernet blend. In other words, the wine will be 60% Shiraz.
This is what the whole day's been leading up to. Now that I've found my perfect blend, it's time to enjoy it.
What do you reckon defines a city? Is it the buildings? Is it the postcode? Is it the place where you come to work? Is it something you drive through on your way to somewhere else? Well, whatever your definition is, cities don't just happen. And when was the last time you just stopped, had a look around and thought, what is it that makes Perth so definably different from the rest of Australia? This is an exploration of the most isolated city in the world. The stories behind the facades and streets to find out the real City of Lights. 2 Feet and a Heartbeat walking tours is the brainchild of two close mates, Ryan and Ryan. Today we're taking the evening tour, which will take us right through Perth CBD. So Ryan, what do people get from a tour?
People get an understanding of the city. They say no history, nothing has ever happened here.
Yeah, Dullsville.
Yeah, well, that's so far from the case. Behind me, we've got two very, very historical buildings. Firstly, St George's Cathedral. Now, it's a beautiful old church, but probably the most interesting thing about it is that it wasn't completed. Okay, they ran out of money, but just recently, an anonymous donor gave the church $5 million, and they can now build what's going to be a 25-metre spire, okay, which will make it the tallest building on this end of town.
It doesn't matter if you're an overseas tourist or a local, you are bound to learn something you didn't know about this beautiful city.
So the building we've got here behind us is actually the oldest remaining building in the city. Now, it was used as many things from a courthouse to a lockup to an immigration depot. But probably what's most interesting about it is the birthplace of forensic science in Perth. Great Depression hits in the 1930s and people are looking for a quick buck. There's one particular fella who thought if he sliced off his finger, he can file for a compo claim. But they figured out he'd actually sliced it through. Said, sorry mate, you're fingerless and you're not getting a penny. So that finger is still inside there, pickled in the back.
So here we are down on the foreshore and we're standing at the Vlaming Memorial. This sundial was put up to commemorate William de Vlaming, who was the first European to sail up the river here, and he did that in 1696. That's 70 years before Captain Cook landed on the east coast of Australia.
Shock me. What's around here that would blow my mind as far as our development goes?
Okay, well, standing in this area here, most people probably wouldn't realise that in the days of settlement, if we were standing where we're standing now, we'd all be in the river. So right behind us here, we've got part of the original river wall. And so...
Okay, so the river used to come up to here, so this is all reclaimed?
That's all reclaimed land, yes. We love bringing people down these alleyways because we get off the streets of Perth and realistically we could be anywhere in the world. We've got the gangways above our head, we've got some inner city living, And we've also got a perfect view of His Majesty's Theatre from here.
The walking tour takes around about 90 minutes and you'll cover 3 kilometres and over 200 years of WA history. The official conclusion is here at Rosie O'Grady's, which is good because all this learning has built me up a big thirst. Another great thing is the first round is on Ryan.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, either one of them.
If you're looking for a great value break in and around Perth, log on to the Experience Perth website and click onto their latest hot deals. You'll find bargains and discounts on a range of incredible specials. Coming up on Postcards, Pip meets one of Australia's much-loved tree huggers, and Sean takes a tour on the wild side around Perth's favourite holiday island.
This weather update brought to you by The Niche, Perth's most affordable new house and land package.
Hi, I'm Angela Sun with the weekend's weather, and tomorrow will be similar to what we saw today. Loads of sunshine pushing the mercury up to 32 degrees. Winds will be moderate to fresh from the east with a light sea breeze in the afternoon. Sunday will be a tad hotter and it'll get to 33 again on Monday, becoming humid on Wednesday and slightly cooler weather in store for next Thursday and Friday, but no rain forecast for the coming week. Hope you have a fun weekend. See you all on Monday. Good night.
Finding are unwinding, and the sky's no longer grey. Everything seems to, everyone wants to help me on my way. Can't do no wrong all day long. No, nothing wrong on this day where everything seems to